Welcome back to Graveyard Keeper, everybody. I've been over here at the alchemy workbench today, just trying to figure out how to make certain items. I've combined in ash and water, and I get this goo. What happens if you combine ash and goo? I guess we're about to find out. I'm trying to figure out how to make black paint or ink or something like that. I get more goo. Okay, well, that was really helpful. If I mix water and goo, I bet I get more goo. Maybe. Yeah, more goo. Okay, so this isn't working. I gotta find some other combination of items to be able to craft it. Not sure what's going on here. This is proving to be difficult. I got oil now. I dumped my flask of oil on the ground. Let's try oil and... what, water? Oil and water doesn't mix, but... let's try it. You get goo. Basically, goo is going to be like all your screwed up recipes that don't actually make anything. Can we mix ash and oil and make anything? Kind of at a loss here. Hey! Black paint! We needed that for ink. Was it at this crafting station we make the ink? No. Which one was it? Ink, right here. Alright, can I study the black paint first? Let me see if I can gather... Let's see, I can study the flasks. I cannot seem to study the black paint. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's make some ink then. Because we need to turn that in. We got a flask, we got water, we got black paint now. Sweet! Let's take our ink, and we needed to take this to the poet along with some paper. Do I have any paper on me? I do not have any paper. Can I study this key blueprint? That was the other thing I wanted to try today. It's because it says to study it, you need to use a keeper's key with this instruction at a study table. So we need to find the keeper's key. Not sure where to get that, but let me go get some paper, and we're going to go turn this paper and ink into the poet over at the tavern. Here's our poet. What's up, buddy? Brought you some paper and ink, Wagner. Here is the ink. Great! Ink is the blood of poetry. That sounds good. I should write that down. If only you had some paper. Now you can. Good, paper. Paper is an extension of the poet's soul. Let's assume there's nothing poetic about paper. Hey, I got a story! Cool! Quest complete. Now I have all the supplies I need. I should start writing my poem to Miss Charm. But I'm kind of out of inspiration. Every poet knows this feeling. I should start with something simple, and that'll pick me up. If you want, I can write something simple for you. For free? Practically. Just bring me some wine to replenish my poetic energy. But only the good stuff. Don't forget that I'm a well-known poet among a select few. Among a select few. Alright, so he wants a bottle of wine with a silver star on it. I think we can buy that from, never noticed that sword sitting there. I think we can buy that from our old Heradric here. Let's see, bottle of wine with a silver star. Yes, it cost me 2 silver. It's kind of pricey, but we'll do it. Alright, Wagner, you got what you want. I still can't interact with this lady. She's busy singing. Anyways, here's your bottle of wine. Can you make me a story, bro? Good wine is my friend. Here's a story. So every time I bring him a bottle of wine, I can get a story. Okay, well, that's cool. It's a, this is the story I wrote, and this is the story he gave me. I think mine's a better quality. It's got a gold star, that's got a silver star. Huh. Alright, cool. What other quests do we need to wrap up here? We need to talk to the astrologer about the portal. The astrologer is in town. I completely forgot about that. We still need to bring some hiccup grass to the merchant. I forgot all about that too, and try and get that trade license. That's probably what we should focus on now. Is getting that trade license and wrapping things up with the merchant. Let's see. Heradric still needs the stamp. Okay, we still need to worry about the witch, too, and her memory, but I'm not as concerned with that as other things. I feel like that's something I'll worry about later. All right, we had our church sermon, and I decided to come down here below church afterwards and start building some things. We can make a hand mixer now. Not sure what I can do with that yet, but we can mix some stuff in it, maybe. I obviously can't use any of the resources I've got currently on hand. The merchant was not in town this morning. I got to catch him on a day that he is in town. I think he's in town either this day or this day, so either tomorrow or the next day he'll be in town, and we can visit him and give him that the hiccup flowers. I don't have the trade agreement yet because it's too expensive. Here's the merchant. What's up, buddy? Hey, I got this hiccup grass for you. Oh, thank you. I'll eat it right now. I got a story. What a strange treat. No, I taste nothing. Wait a second. Let me take a bite of the spicy cookie I have in my pocket. He's just got cookies in his pocket. Why, it's tasteless. I sense nothing at all. What did you give me? Just what you asked for, hiccup grass. Oh my god, it's happened! It's the curse! Once when I was young, I was told that I'd lose the most important thing in my life. Who told you that? An old fortune teller. I was traveling with my caravan in the desert across the northern mountains. We stopped at an oasis, and there was this old woman. Everything she said came true, and now this. I'm sorry to hear about that, bud. Wait a minute. Do you know any witches? No? The Inquisitor probably burned them all. If old Clotho is still alive, she was pretty old when I was young. If she's still alive, she must be a real wit. You should find her in the center of the western swamp. Tell her that the merchant and the priest who used to buy the love potions from her need help. I'm sure she'll remember us. You were a priest? No, my brother was a priest. I don't want to talk about it. So I'm counting on you, my friend. Bring me a cure for this curse. Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, that's interesting that they tie in together. We're going to have to end up going back there after all. I would buy some silk from this guy because I need it to improve the church benches. But I've got 24 silver now because I sold a bunch of coal to the blacksmith in town. In fact, I'm going to go sell him some more. And so I made some money. I'm up to 20, and there's something I can get. I forget what it is. Let's see. I can sell him a bunch more coal here. He'll pay 4 apiece. There's another 7. Oh, the price went down to 2 apiece. Oh, well. The coal's easy to get. All right, I've almost got his next tier unlocked, too, so maybe I'll try this 1 or 2 more times to get that next tier unlocked. I'll give him a few days to sell some of that coal. He's got to use some of it, so he'll pay me a little bit better for it. But let's go see what we can unlock now. There was something at the church. I don't remember if it wasn't the stamp. It was probably the trade agreement, because the stamp was 50 silver. I think the trade agreement was 20, so we should go see if we can unlock that and run back over here to the merchant if that's what it is. Alright, yeah, the royal stamp is 50 silver. Building permission is 20. Ah, okay, building permission. How do we get the trade agreement, trade license? Oh, okay, so we need to get our approval with the royal services up higher. Let's see, what about rightful citizen? What does that cost me? 3 silver. And that'll get me up to 65. Let's do that. How much does a trade license cost now? 50 silver. Okay, then. Let's get the building permission. Why not, right? Let's expand the church. We got building permission now. How do we do this? Would he use it or something? Read it. Building permission, I can't use it. How do we do this? Gravesite. Maybe we have to wait for the bishop to come back and we can do it, or maybe it has to do with this sign here. Unlock area. Oh, wait, let me grab that scroll. Alright, now we can unlock this. Finally, I can use the western half of the graveyard. So can we clear any of this stuff out? Oh, we can, okay. we'll have to clear it all out to be able to use it. I really haven't buried many bodies lately since I have the option of just putting carrots out there and getting a body whenever I want it. I haven't really been doing that very often. I've been focusing on a lot of other things, just so that I'm not overwhelmed with feeling like I have to bury a bunch of bodies all the time. And that, I know it gets a little bit tedious doing the same thing over and over, but this way I can control it a little bit better and, you know, do it at my own pace. You know, you do make some decent money at it, but at this point, I want to expand the church, so we may have to wait for the bishop to show up to be able to do that, because I'm not seeing any options here. Maybe, hang on, let me check that one more time. Maybe it's inside. Maybe we do it here. Let's see, upgrade. Nah, nothing there. I don't know. Maybe we have to wait for the bishop. That's disappointing, but... Alright, I guess we'll just wait for the bishop then. We'll have much choice. Alright, while we're waiting on the bishop, I wanted to learn a few new technologies here. I feel like we should learn the new gravestones, because we'll be able to study those. But also I want to learn the business of faith because we can create the flyers. And I remember we needed the flyers for the Inquisitor, I believe it was. Let's see, price of faith, cardinal. The church is not only triumphant of the spirit, it's also a number of buildings and properties. You've learned how to manage them, so ceremonies give you extra money. Ah, that's nice. And we can create a combo prayer, which will, a touching story about the church's needs, earns extra donations and faith. Nice. Yeah, let's... Oh, we don't have enough points to do both. We gotta choose here. That's really tempting, though. Earn extra money? Yeah, let's get that. I need 50 silver to unlock the stamp and another 50 silver to get the trade agreement. So yeah, I need money right now. Alright, so the bishop will be here tomorrow, and I wanted to write a sermon. So tomorrow's also the day we have to give a sermon. But here's what I've run into. All these sermons require chapters, which are created at the printing press 2 or the desk 2, which I cannot make those tiered levels chapters. I can just make the bronze chapters. And, well, actually, that's what that needs. Let me see. What does it take to make that, then? Takes notes. Okay, so bronze level notes. Well, how do we get bronze level notes? We need pen and ink and clean paper with a story. Okay, so how do we make pen and ink, then? I think that's down here. Nope, not this one. The one above it. All these crafting stations are confusing now. Pen and ink, feathers. Okay, so I don't really know how to get a feather yet, so we're going to hold on that one for now until we can figure that out. There was something else I could craft. The flyers, which we need. Oh, I need pen and ink for that, too. Oh, well, never mind. I need pen and ink, which means I got to figure out how to get feathers. That seems to be a priority now. But anyways, the bishop will be here tomorrow, and hopefully we can get him to sign off on this expansion for the church. Alright, so the bishop will be here in just a little while. So I wanted to work on something first, though. I just made some polishing paste, which you make here in the carpenter's workbench from sand, oil, and ceramic bowls. I can actually make a little bit more of that. Why not? Craft all that up, use up all the resources. The sand, anyways. Alright, and so now we can make a lens. I'm going to go ahead and make, well, 4. Okay, you get 4. Oh, that's nice. I don't recall off the top of my head what we needed a lens for, but it was something important. But the bishop should be here any second now, and I'm going to go talk to him about expanding the church, hopefully. Alright, I am ready to upgrade the church, Bishop. What you think about that, buddy? Very good indeed. Oh, sweet! I'm no fan of this modern architecture. There's far too much light in here for my taste. But our modern faithful citizens, they'll enjoy it. Mark my words, in 10 years, some of them might even learn how to read. What a crazy time this is. Indeed.
By the way, I think you should make the donation box bigger. And speaking of donations, are you aware that in order to perform a ceremony in the big church, you'll need to be a rightful citizen?
Not really.
Oh, I must have forgotten to mention it. No wonder. I have so many things important on my mind. Just show me your rightful citizen papers, and I'll gladly open the big church.
You son of a... Brah! Oh, gosh. How much money is that going to cost me, I wonder? Rightful citizen. Oh, I got it. Rightful citizen papers. It didn't cost me any money. Awesome. I already had everything I needed. Sweet. So, about this cathedral, buddy, I have the rightful citizen papers you needed.
Good. It wasn't actually necessary, I suppose. Who would ever know about your citizenship except me?
A-hole. That's not fair.
Think of it as a test of your faith, my son. Do you even know how hard it is to find someone who reaches my high standards? You don't know. But I know. But that's a sad story, too sad to be told. I need you to build a cathedral here, a really tall one. You and we will perform a great ceremony in this cathedral. We will pray for the Vimmer River to be filled with water. The town is dying without that water, and I shall save the town.
What about the town's cathedral? Why can't you perform this ceremony at the town's cathedral?
Well, technically, we don't have a cathedral. Our old cathedral steeple collapsed during the Great Blast. We haven't been able to rebuild it. No new construction isn't allowed to be taller than the king's palace. But out here, we can build a cathedral with a proper steeple.
Alright, so what do I need to do to build a cathedral here, buddy? Let me guess, I'll need a lot of, whatever, I can't even think of the words.
What a fine, intelligent graveyard keeper you are. +1 for team, I was right about you.
So how much do I need exactly?
Let me see, you have 30 plus 10, carry the 3, move the 2, then add 5, and then let's double it for both sides. And it'll be... Oh, wait, I lost count. Let us just say
50 and 800! Oh my god! 800! That sounds a bit much!
Yes, you're probably right. Okay, we'll say 200.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so we gotta get our graveyard beautification up to 200 and our church beautification up to 50. Great. Alright, so can we make a bigger I was about to say lunchbox, but a bigger donation box here? There's nothing here. Maybe there's an option for it over here. Now that we've got a bigger church, can we make a bigger one? Confessional, church bench, nah. We do need to get these soft church benches going, I guess, now that we have to upgrade all this up to level 50 instead of 21. So let's just, do I even have, did I bring a sermon with me? Heck no. Let me go get my sermon. We'll see how many more people show up now that the church is bigger. Hopefully it'll be a big turnout and we can, I don't know, make some decent money. Then we're going to have to start working on the beautification of this graveyard, which means we're going to have to get the specific skills for that. And we're also going to have to go after the specific skills for, let me see, I got to free up one extra slot in my inventory here. Which also means we're going to need to get the skills, unlock the technologies to further beautify the church here. I don't know, we might be able to hit 50 if we do all the church benches, upgrade all the candelabras, put some incense in, put candles and everything. We might be able to hit that number, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to have to do something with the outside of the graveyard. It's going to take a lot to get it up to 200. I would like to say some words. This church is great. Yeah. Let's see how much money we get now. Does seem like there's more people.
Okay, nice, yeah.
And your donations are, of course, welcome. Leave me about that money. Oh, yeah, nice turnout, nice turnout. Hey, they're paying more. They're donating more, I guess I should say. They're not paying, right? Oh, we're almost up to 2 silver a week. That's not bad. That's not bad. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me. I've got to get my quality of my graveyard up from 46 to 200, so I got a lot of work to do. But that is going to wrap up today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, guys. Post me any comments or questions down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.